Triplet story time.
So this one time I was way too hungover to go into work, and I already called in sick way too many times, so I thought, why not get one of my brothers to go in for me? So Mark asked me to go into work for him. I was like, fine, you work at the beer store, whatever, but I asked for a tip and his pay for the day.
Well, he originally asked me, but I was like, you're stupid, I'm not doing that, but I guess Joey needed the money.
So I gave Joey a rundown on my job, told him all my coworkers' names and my boss's name, so all was set. But when I got there, I immediately regretted my decision. When Mark told me all I had to do was get the customers beer for them, I was like, that's so easy, till this customer ordered a really complicated beer. I could not find it for the life of me.
That's why I told Mark this was a really stupid idea.
So I go to Mark's boss and ask him where this beer is. He looks at me and is like, you've been working here how long and you don't know where the old Milwaukee beer is? And I was just like, oh, sorry, I had a late night. Meanwhile, this was the first 30 minutes of my shift and Joey still had 7.5 hours to go. So Joey's still at the beer store working for me because I was too hungover to go in. My boss thinks that I'm having an off day because Joey didn't know where our most popular beer was 30 minutes into the shift. So I'm kind of freaking out at this point. I don't know why Mark thought this was a good idea. He was probably still drunk when he told me to go in for him. So more customers come in and I retrieve their beer for them. Thank God it wasn't until the day. I was just fetching the beer.
So all of a sudden, I get a text from Joey. This is probably like 2 hours into the shift. He texts me saying, Mark's not answering any of my texts or calls. He needs to come in and switch with me. I already called one of his coworkers the wrong name. So then I wake Mark up and tell him the scoop.
So now I was kind of freaking out at this point. Joey obviously failed me. So I text him saying, go for lunch, tell my boss you're going to get something to eat, meet me at McDonald's. I was relieved and got out of there as fast as I could. When I got back to work, my boss just looked at me and said, are you feeling better now that you've ate?